What's up, guys? It is Carly here, bringing you day 11 of my 12 days of Christmas horror, and today I'm going to be talking about a movie that I actually picked up several months ago. Forget when exactly, but Vinegar Syndrome had a sale, and I had never gotten anything from that company, and I figured I might as well pick some stuff up, and two of the things I got were Graduation Day as well as Mad Men, which were pretty awesome, but I also got a Christmas horror movie and decided to just put it off because, I don't really want to watch a Christmas movie when it's not Christmas time, horror or not horror, and that was Christmas Evil from the year 1980. So yeah, I put this one off and recently watched it just last night actually at my friend Matt's house. We had a sort of double feature Christmas horror thingy going on. We were going to watch more movies, but we all started kind of late. But anyway, Christmas Evil here. This is a pretty strange movie, honestly. It's about this guy who is, he kind of has like a really, not traumatic, but just a weird experience when he is a child involving Santa Claus. It happens on, I believe, Christmas Eve, and it's basically something that happens with his parents, and it kind of makes him just feel really weird about Christmas time. And then you fast forward to, I believe it's like 30 some years into the future, and he obviously is now a grown man working in a toy factory, and he's kind of like a weird dude. You see at home, his home life, he's dressing up like Santa Claus and sleeping like that, and he's spying on neighborhood kids and writing down if they're naughty or nice and just doing all this weird, strange stuff. And then eventually he just kind of snaps and becomes a killer Santa Claus. So obviously this movie predates Silent Night, Deadly Nights, which, got a lot of controversy at the time, but this movie was not as well known, so it kind of fell under the radar. So it's kind of like a similar concept where you have a killer Santa, and it's because the dude had a weird experience when he was a kid, and causes him to kind of be like that. And it's also in a way a slasher movie because he is killing people, but it's more of a character study type of a film. And I can see now why a lot of people don't really like this one. It gets mixed opinions a lot, I noticed, and I think it's because a lot of people expect it to be like Silent Night, Deadly Night, and I knew that going into the film, so I went in really open-minded and knew that I was getting more of a serious, dramatic film about a specific character other than a kind of cheesy 80s slasher, and that really worked for me. I honestly really enjoyed this film. It's definitely a weird one, like I said, but I really enjoy character study movies and just seeing the kind of weirdos in the world, because, some people might actually act like this behind closed doors, not necessarily dressing like Santa and murdering people on Christmas, but, there are weirdos in the world, so I do enjoy watching movies that kind of focus on specific characters. The ending of the movie is very, very odd and I didn't expect it. It's kind of humorous in a way, but it makes sense. It's like a psychological thing. It was just, I wasn't expecting it. It made me laugh. I thought it was pretty interesting to put in this film. The kills you get, they're alright. It's more like just him killing just any random person, which I guess that's kind of what all slashers are like, but he's just running around town and it's literally like a killing spree on Christmas. And you get a few scenes where they're taking in a bunch of Santa Clauses to the police station, and I like that as well. I thought it was another kind of comedic moment going on in this movie, but for the most part, this movie has more of a depressing atmosphere than anything. Like I said, it's not like your Silent Night, Deadly Nights where it's more fun and cheesy. Well, I mean, that one has some dark moments too, but the just general vibe in this movie is, more dark and serious, I would say. The movie, it's one of those movies that looks like it was filmed 10 years prior to when it came out. Like I said, it came out in 1980. That's not a knock on the film, it's just kind of the way it looks. It also looks like it was actually filmed in a snowy setting and they didn't really have to use any fake snow because the roads are very sludgy and things like that throughout the movie, and I enjoy that as well. It kind of sucks when you see a movie set in wintertime and it's obvious that they just have fake snow everywhere and everyone's probably actually hot. So I thought that was pretty cool about it. It really fit the atmosphere. Overall, solid movie. One that I would rewatch every year? Probably not, because as I said, it's not necessarily a fun-filled movie that has a lot of rewatchability. It's more falls in the category of Black Christmas, where I would probably watch that every few years as opposed to rewatching it every year around Christmas as a tradition. But solid film. If you have not checked it out, I definitely recommend it. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. So thank you guys once again for joining me for day number 11 of my 12 days of Christmas horror, and I will see you tomorrow for the final day, which will be day 12. See you tomorrow.